A bill, a bombshell, and a B-2 bomber. How Trump's big, beautiful bill took center stage this Independence Day. Yesterday, as fireworks lit the Washington skyline and flags waved across the country, President Donald J. Trump signed into law the much-debated One Big, Beautiful Bill, OBBB. But this wasn't just another bill passed through Congress. It was a statement about sovereignty, security, and the direction of this republic under the America First banner. A White House made for moments like this. The South Lawn transformed into a scene of choreographed patriotism. At exactly 5 p.m. Eastern, President Trump, flanked by Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune, signed OBBB into law, under the watchful eyes of veterans, military families, and Republican leaders. In a moment designed to leave a mark, a B-2 stealth bomber soared overhead. Meanwhile, Trump laid out his vision: tax relief for working Americans, an end to taxes on tips and overtime, $170 billion for border enforcement, and firm cuts to bloated welfare programs. He called it the most pro-American economic reform in decades. The symbolism was sharp. Independence Day wasn't just about 1776 anymore. It became about 2025. From small-town rallies in Texas to MAGA watch parties in Florida, Republican voters didn't just celebrate the 4th of July. They celebrated what they view as the resurrection of American priorities. Videos circulated on X showing fireworks, barbecues, and chants of tax-free tips and close the border. In some towns, local officials hosted live screenings of the White House ceremony, treating the signing as a patriotic event on par with national holidays. The White House didn't miss a beat. Within hours, it launched a media blitz. Clips of Trump's speech, sleek infographics, and even a teaser announcement, a UFC fight at the White House next year to celebrate the U.S. semi-quincentennial. Conservative outlets gave the moment wall-to-wall coverage. Hashtags like OBBB, tax-free tips, and America First trended by sunset. The administration leaned heavily into the symbolism, portraying OBBB not just as policy, but a red, white, and blue rebuke to the D.C. status quo. Yet, as with all things in today's America, the unity was fractured. Progressive groups and Democratic lawmakers decried the bill's cuts to Medicaid and food programs, some launching counter-campaigns online. Hashtags like "Stop the Cuts" popped up, but couldn't eclipse the momentum from the right. Critics claimed the timing on a national holiday was a political ploy. Supporters called it poetic justice, finally delivering on the American people on the day they celebrate their independence. Was the OBBB bill perfect? Time and scrutiny will tell. But one thing is clear: its signing was no ordinary moment in legislative history. It was a bold, calculated declaration that under President Trump, the priorities of Washington are being realigned with the promises made to Main Street. And for millions who feel unseen by the federal government, Independence Day 2025 didn't just come with fireworks. It came with the kind of political fireworks they've waited years to see.